Welcome back to 307 Reacts. Today, we are looking at Hollywood by Mesus. Now, I must not have my notifications turned on or something, which I need to do, because I completely did not know he released this the other day. Thank you guys for pointing that out in the comments.
I actually went to watch a different video just from our signed-in YouTube page. I was just dicking around on YouTube and happened to notice it was like Mesus Hollywood, and I looked at it and it was like released 2 days ago, and I was like,
oh shit,
looks like I know what we're reacting to next. So
yeah, we're gonna go ahead and click the notification bell for Mesus.
Yeah,
and
make sure
while you're at it, go ahead and just pause this for a minute. Click the subscribe. Click the notification bell. We are on the
there it is, another blooper.
We are on the road to 5K, okay? And we can't do that without you guys. We're going to try to get there by May 1st, and if we do so, we're going to give out some free merch. The merch has not been yet designed, but we are kind of brainstorming and talking about a couple things. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna give away 10 shirts or beanies,
something.
Or thongs,
we're gonna give away some.
I don't know. We're gonna
t-shirts,
fleshlights. I don't know. Like,
if we can get the market, I gotta send those guys an email still. Right? But we'll figure it out.
So yeah, let's get into it. At the first of the video, it says, "Please pause and read before watching this video. Thank you in advance."
Oh, before we get into this, because we talked about this right before we hit the record button, you said I saw the first line, and I think I saw Nas X.
So that could have been Lil Nas X.
Okay, so what happened? Clue me in. Something has happened in the last few days, and I don't know what happened.
I haven't seen the video in its entirety.
Okay.
But Lil Nas X released a new video, and he's like grinding or having sex or giving a lap dance to the devil, and it's super weird. I saw just things. That section of it, and I'm like, what the hell's going on here?
Okay. So some sort of controversial video that Nas X has put out.
Yeah, and then he released merch with it too. He did Nike shoes. Now Nike is suing him over it.
Oh shit. Yeah,
he sold 666 pairs. Well, yeah, get that right. $1,000 a piece.
Oh, so he's making this like a whole. He made like this whole. This is kind of like a trolling thing that he's done. Essentially,
like almost like a clickbait.
Like oh, watch what I can do. I'm gonna stir some shit up, basically, just to stir shit up. Okay, so. With that little bit of information, now that helps a little bit. We're gonna read this thing out for anybody out there that that can't read, kind of like Boosh can't read, talk. I mean,
I can't talk. I can't write either. But,
Here we go. So I could have been Lil Nas X, and you could have too. Nas ain't the problem, he's the product. The problem is Hollywood.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Big facts.
Hollywood doesn't care who it destroys, and the devil doesn't introduce himself with a pitchfork in hand. He comes offering whatever it is we desire most.
Mm-hmm.
Without a praying mother, drugs and drug dealing would have left me dead or in jail, or music would have had me on top of the world, in quotation marks.
Yeah.
Right where the devil wants me. So who prayed for you? I don't know who's praying for Lil Nas X, but I don't know, but I do know from this video on, I will be. Light overpowers darkness and love defeats hate. In the same time that it takes to tear someone down, you can lift them up in prayer. So please, before hitting play on this video, if you're truly grateful for those who've prayed for you, take a minute of your day and pray for Lil Nas X. Actually, pray for all of Hollywood. When you're done, drop an amen in the comments and tag Lil Nas X so he knows how many people are praying for him. I think it's time the saints remind the devil of just how tiny his little playground is compared to the kingdom of God. Love you all so much, family. Yes, including you, Montero. I don't know who Montero is.
I don't know who he is either.
Is Lil Nas X's real name Montero?
Okay. I think Montero was the name of the song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. So, powerful stuff. Holy shit.
I mean, he has a lot to say. There's some people who are, not religious and they're not going to follow him because of this, whatever. Like, sure. I don't care.
Hey, man, I'm not religious, but
it's like we talked about in a video before. Everybody's going to believe their own thing, and we're cool with that. You know what
absolutely.
I mean?
And if you guys want to, take a minute and say a little prayer. Just pause the video really quick, do your thing, and then hit it again, and we'll get back into it. But I think it is a good idea to leave the comment.
I mean that's a cool thing though. I mean, he says a lot of stuff in here that's absolutely true.
Right.
I mean, whether you believe in the devil or not, it doesn't matter. But there's some sort of evil in this world, right? That'll tempt you to do things, and then next thing you know, you find yourself rock bottom.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the hell happened? But I mean, he said, light overpowers darkness, love defeats hate. All of that is very true.
Sure.
So he's got a great message, and the fact that he cares enough to be like, you know what, I don't know Lil Nas X personally, but from what I've seen, like he that's a big problem in Hollywood in his eyes. And he says, you know what? Instead of releasing a diss track talking about how stupid that was, I'm going to, raise him up in prayer, which is his way of saying, you know what? I'm not going to do the hate. I'm going to show him nothing but love.
And that's the thing too. He's like saying, Lil Nas isn't the problem. It's Hollywood.
Yeah.
It's the people that are turning him into that and paying him the amount of money to make him dance around like that and do that kind of shit.
Oh, and I'm sure Tom would say the same thing.
Now I don't know. I don't know all the behind the scenes shit. I don't know exactly what's going on in Lil Nas's studio and shit. I don't fucking know. I'm not there. But that seems like what's going on from the context I'm getting here. So, I think that's a great introduction to it. Should we get into it?
Let's get into it.
Here we go.
Let's hit play.
Mesus Hollywood. Wow. All right, here we go.
You'll probably sit here a second. That's
fair enough. I guess we could have accounted for that. Sorry, never seen it before.
And I just think that the whole idea of celebrity and fame has become really convoluted and, kind of bastardized. Like, whereas fame used to be the byproduct of success, and now it's the ultimate goal.
Fuck Hollywood.
That's true.
Who was that? Who was speaking?
I have no idea.
If you guys know who that was or where that's from, let us know. But that's totally true. Like, now famous is just the goal. You just have to get famous.
It's so true. Like, you look at who was that? The Cash Me Outside chick with Dr. Phil.
Yeah,
she achieved fame not through success, but through being a complete moron.
Just being an idiot on Dr. Phil's show. Yeah.
Like, that's so true. Like, people, you know what? I'm gonna start this from now on. If they didn't earn their success, they're not famous.
Fair. I like that. That. Yeah. It's good to live by, for sure. And that's how it should be.
They might be well known, but they're not famous.
Yeah.
We're going to do that.
Let's move forward.
You got to earn it.
Fuck Hollywood. They say sell your souls. I probably should. Life been all bad, maybe life be all good. It's like all these actors in Hollywood. So fuck Hollywood. Fuck Hollywood.
Yeah.
They say sell your souls. Shit, I probably should. Cause life been all bad, maybe life be all good. It's like all these actors in Hollywood. Fuck Hollywood. Let me do my thing. I don't need no lights, camera, action, or fame. I said hop in the rain. She said I am the range. But I ain't stopping. I got my own lane. So fuck Hollywood. Cause I probably would slap a rapper like a pin from the hood. Cause I don't kiss ass just.
I like
Dude,
that.
he's like, I like his delivery, man.
Yeah. The thing I was about to say is it's like almost kind of hard to understand him just a little bit just because of the style he chose for this song. But I think he's doing that because Lil Nas X kind of has that kind of rap
like
style
that
a little
weird...
bit. When he's like doing a kind of a lower, more mellow song, he kind of like, doesn't really move his lips
kind of
very
slurs
much.
a little bit.
Slurs a little bit, yeah.
Okay,
I think that's what he's doing.
That would make sense. Yeah, that would make sense.
Let's hit it again.
Slap a rapper like a pin from the hood.
Yeah.
I like that.
Cause I don't kiss ass, just ass, I'm not that dude. Just facts in his raps, yes sir, I am the truth. So fuck Hollywood with both fingers up. I probably should, but I don't give no fucks. And I probably won't, so don't hold your breath. Y'all folks all possessed by bankrolls and checks. So fuck Hollywood, they say shoot for the stars, but they shooting stars who talk truth in they bars. They ride till they die down Sunset Boulevard. Sky is the limit, surrounded by stars. Fuck Hollywood, fuck Hollywood. They say sell your souls, I probably should. Life been all bad, maybe life be all good. It's like all these actors in Hollywood. So fuck Hollywood, fuck Hollywood. They say sell your soul, shit I probably should. Cause life been all bad, maybe life be all good. It's like all these actors in Hollywood. Fuck Hollywood, all the smoke and the mist, man. You two-faced as fucking, I see both clear, yeah. And I'm so sincere, all the sin I seen here. You say that's Hollywood, I say that's hella weird. So fuck Hollywood.
Yeah.
They say that's Hollywood. I say that's hella weird.
Yeah,
like
that's a little weird,
yeah,
bro.
man.
You can take that whole state and say that.
I'm just kind of lost in it right now, man. Like,
Yeah,
we haven't paused for a minute, but like, I'm just kind of watching him do his thing. Like, he's just really talking about like, man, shit's fucked up here. Like, don't buy into the shit they're selling, dude. Because it's bullshit.
I like the fact that he says smoke and mirrors, right? Which even Upchurch said this, about the music industry as a whole. Like, everybody wants to be an actor, everybody wants to be a famous musician, all that good shit, right?
Yeah.
But he's like, it's all smoke and mirrors. They promise you all these things, and it's not true. And he says, you're two-faced. I can see both sides. He says, I can see, right? Because these actors are so desperate to become famous that they'll change
everything. The second the contract comes across the table, they're like, oh my God, I made it. That's my big break, right?
Yeah. And so they'll change everything about themselves. They're not who they used to be, right? So now they have to put on this face.
Got to keep that paycheck coming.
That they're not. So they're two-faced in that way. But then also the record labels and Hollywood as a whole, as far as the industry goes, is two-faced and say, oh, we're going to, give you all this good things. You're never going to have to worry about things, whatever. And then you have all these other, actors getting involved in, gang violence, or they're like off in themselves because their life is so miserable and they don't know how they can keep up. And
or actors that are starting to wash up and having, like you said, having to get involved in, drug money and things like that to try and keep
because guess
that
what?
House payment.
They still got to worry about that big ass house they bought when they were making money.
Taxes come around every year, man. Property tax ain't cheap when you own that much land.
California's so expensive.
Oh, it's crazy now.
I saw a thing. It was a 3-bedroom house, 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom house. You don't have shit for a yard. $949,000 in Oakland.
That's Jesus Christ. Yeah. That's about the size of my house, by the way, in case you're wondering. Like in Casper.
I mean, you have like miles of backyard compared to what this house had.
Jesus, dude, crazy. And I'm sure that one probably didn't have a big detached garage either. So
no.
Yeah. Fucking hell. No thanks. Pass. I'll go ahead and pass on that. I'm going to go ahead and just pay normal prices out here where I can have a yard and it's a nice
Georgia's
area,
pretty cool though. Like I was looking at Georgia. There's like a 6-bedroom, 3-bathroom house or something, 6-bedroom, 4-bathroom or something, and it was like $250,000.
That's more my price range.
I'm like, well, shit.
That's not too bad.
But then living in Georgia, the wages are lower, so like you don't,
Oh yeah. So it's just rides that inflation wave kind of wherever it's going.
Just wherever you're at. That's why I think federal minimum wage is kind of bullshit. Like, leave it up to the state. They know what their economy's like.
I mean,
like.
That I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that.
They'll move.
I do okay making money. Everyone could use more money, but I also like that. Like leave it up to the state. Let them decide what's going on with their own economy. They probably know better than some fucking overseeing goddamn government, right?
Yeah. They don't know what the hell's going on out here.
Anyways, let's go forward.
All right.
You ain't scripting my life. I was raised by the hood. That means I won't think twice. Keep them rollies with eyes. Yeah, that showbiz look nice. Till they show you the prize. Cost your soul and your life.
Yeah.
So fuck Hollywood, San Fernando possessed. But I'm good walking through the valley of the shadow up there.
Nice.
Keep that good book real close, cause this place filled with ghosts. And I don't mean writers think I'm lying if you want. So fuck Hollywood and fuck it for good. Whole place full of crooked ass snakes with good looks. So take one last look at that Hollywood sign and bid it farewell. Yeah, I'll be just fine. Fuck Hollywood.
Yeah.
Fuck Hollywood. They say sell your souls. I probably should. Life been all bad, maybe life be all good. It's like all these actors in Hollywood. So fuck Hollywood. Fuck Hollywood. They say sell your soul. Shit, I probably should. Cause life been all bad, maybe life be all good. It's like all these actors in Hollywood. Fuck Hollywood.
If your ultimate goal is to be famous, then you're gonna do a lot to get there. Like sign your name in blood in a contract with the devil. Like you're gonna end up on a one-way street and it's going nowhere. Like that's just the truth. I've seen so many people like forsake their moral code and their value systems just for a little bit of fame, and it's not worth it at the end of the day. It's really not worth it.
Huh. So true.
I wonder if maybe Mesus was like reached out to by somebody or something like that, and
or maybe he interviewed somebody when he was there shooting a video or something. Yeah.
Or well, I mean, not necessarily just the chick, but like the video as a whole. Like, I wonder if something happened and like someone reached out to him with a contract, and he was just like, dude, I'm like, fuck you.
Oh, like
and that's
like
what
maybe
maybe
he
sparked
went
the
to
idea.
Hollywood. Okay, I got
And
you.
like
yeah.
sparked the idea for the song, you know. Maybe
Yeah.
he was like, and could have been that too, you know. Maybe he took a trip down there and like even you, like you said, interviewed a couple people there that were in the industry or something like
Yeah.
that. I don't know, you guys. I'm just speculating here,
Yeah.
but fucking powerful message. Like, it makes me want to, you know, if I ever got to that point, it makes me want to do the same thing and like
Yeah.
shoot somebody down and just be like, fuck it, dude. And after watching people like Tom McDonald and stuff, you know, and Ryan Upchurch
Yeah.
and all these guys, I'm like, you don't need it.
You don't
That's-
need it,
It's
no.
literally living proof that you don't need to do that shit anymore.
Like a hard work ethic and some brains on your head, like you can do it.
Yep.
Now, whether we have those brains, we got the work ethic. It's the brains we're worried
There's a
about.
lot of gear
here.
in here. I don't know. That's got to be something, right?
I do like that at the end. Pray or fall prey.
Yeah, I like that.
That's clever. I like that.
And I like that he was saying, you know, take one last look at the Hollywood sign, you bid it farewell, you know, like, I don't need you guys, I'll be just fine.
Yeah.
Like, so, and it falls in line with all the guys that
Yeah.
we watch. And in case you guys have missed that message, we do watch a certain group of people, mainly because they're independent artists.
Yeah.
And we won't have a problem with uploading, getting in the way of like a label or a management team or something like that. So that's why you see a lot of repeats on our channel.
And typically they're very genuine because they don't have anybody telling them what
Yeah,
to do. They haven't
exactly.
sold theirs. They haven't changed their entire life to become famous because somebody told them they needed to.
Yep,
You know
exactly.
what I mean?
Look at it. Like Tom McDonald's got 2 million subscribers on YouTube,
Yeah.
and he'll still reach out to my
Yeah.
fucking little tiny puny little YouTube channel
Yeah.
that did a drum cover, and he's like, "Dope, dude."
He's like, dude, that was sick.
That's a big
Like,
deal. Like,
yeah.
so it's that part of the being independent thing that like I think
Yeah.
is it's a big movement, man. It's working. It's obviously
Yeah.
turning some heads, you know.
It is
So,
for sure. I just wish, like, you know, they did an interview with Tom McDonald a little while ago because of Fake Woke, right? And so they interviewed him because it was controversial, not because he's an independent artist breaking ground.
yeah, no.
Which I think is ridiculous.
They wanted to
Like,
interview him because of the lines in the song, not because of.
But that's the thing. Media doesn't want you to know you can make it on your own.
Right.
That's why they'll never show you that.
Yeah,
Like
that's
if
why
if all you ever watch on your YouTube is like Lil Nas X, Uzi Vert, you know, even like just to name off some, you know, Linkin Park and different stuff like that. Like all bands that are signed to a label, never in your recommended ever will independent artists come up.
Yep, fair
Like-
enough. Yeah. So that's why the movement exists, man. That's why these guys are out there going, look, we have laptops and we have our own recording programs
And we do things.
and cameras are getting cheaper and cheaper, and
Yeah.
we can fucking do this on our own. So
Yeah.
why not, right?
Yeah.
Save money and fuck the industry
I'm
because
here for it.
the industry's fucked, right? So,
Yeah.
So, anyways, dude, I give that man, I'm gonna go 4 out of 5 on that one.
Oh, I'm right there.
I think
Yeah,
I've been
that
doing.
was sick.
I think I've been doing a lot of 4s out of 5s lately, but that's like
Me
they
too,
just
like,
they just all seem like they fall into that
these
range.
independent artists are so good.
They're good, man.
Like,
Yeah,
they're,
it's
and
their videography work and all that stuff, their
Yeah.
editing work. We talked about it in our most recent Ryan Upchurch video, which
Yeah.
you guys will see tomorrow.
maybe
Which
I don't
would
know.
be
We never know.
Thursday or something like that. I can't fucking remember. But anyways, yeah, man, that's what it's gonna be for me. Is 4 out
Yeah.
of 5 backwards hats.
Yeah, that was
And
sick.
Every time I see Mesus, it seems like I'm liking him more and more. you know?
Absolutely,
So,
yeah. Well, if you guys like this video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up, and also take that subscribe button to Hollywood, walk it down the boulevard, and you know what? Just take it home with you because they don't want to be there.
Bring it back home. It'll be better there.
That's it. Go ahead and while you're there, make sure to ring that notification bell and become part of the notification gang. And we will see you guys next time. Bow.
I don't fucking know what we're doing.
Hey, Macarena.
That's for anyone who stays till the end, right there.
Yeah.
There you go.
We always leave a little Easter egg
you
somewhere,
go.
but.